5 years ago today, we lost the late, great Nipsey Hussle. Salute, man. Salute to Neighborhood Nip. I got hip to Neighborhood Nip back in 2008 when he dropped 2009, 2008-ish, or 2009, like around that time, when he released the Hustle in the House song. And, I was like, man, this dude is the next hot thing coming up out of the West Coast, man. He gonna be one of the next hottest artists coming out of the West Coast. And he started dropping the Bullets Ain't Got No Names mixtapes. And I remember he was supposed to come out with the South Central State of Mind album that never was released. I think due to problems he was having that with the record label. But when Crenshaw dropped, man, that was one of my favorite joints from there. Like, yeah, right, I'm going to tell you. When that Crenshaw mixtape came out, right, that joint right there, man, that joint right there, it definitely put Nip in full swing as a force to be reckoned with in hip-hop. And I was living in Atlanta at the time. He dropped that joint back in 2013. Because I remember Jay-Z had bought like, I think 100 of them joints from him or whatever. He paid like top dollar for them joints. It was something like that. I might have to look it up, man. But I know Jay was heavily involved with supporting the Crenshaw mixtape from Nipsey Hussle, man. And I was all the way in then. Yeah, I'm rocking with Nip, man. Nip definitely got something. He got something, man. Something special. Something special. He did. Yeah. And he started dropping the Slauson Boy tapes. I remember that. I went too big on. I like the Slauson Boy 2 joint. Now that joint was like that. And what's that other joint that he dropped that I was rocking with real heavy? The Mailbox Money joint. It's crazy, man. It's crazy that you have to die. You have to die to become a well-rounded artist to certain people. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Dudes on Camilton Road weren't bumping that Neighborhood Nip like that. They wasn't. They wasn't. When me and Cash was riding all up and down Camilton Road in the SWATs, we weren't hearing nobody bumping that Nip. I was listening to Nip though. I could be wrong, but I didn't hear nobody else bumping that Crenshaw mixtape. It was one of the hottest, most anticipated hip hop joints that came out that year in 2013. So I'm saying I didn't hear nobody bumping that joint. But it's just crazy how people just hop on the bandwagon and they can't even give you a time period on his music and what he released throughout his career. But now all of a sudden they fans, man. Come on, man. I had to put that out there, man, because the love is so fake, but the hate is so real, man. And this fake love, man. It's fake love. It literally took this man to leave here for him to become respected. Respected. For him to even do numbers, because when Nipsey was here, he didn't have no gold or platinum records, man. He was out here hustling, grinding. You know what I mean? Putting out good material, though. But he wasn't doing numbers like that. I think Victory Lap did numbers because he passed. He didn't even really see the success of Victory Lap. And the reason he did the numbers that he did is because he passed. Where's all the real Nipsey fans at? There wasn't no real Nipsey fans. It's just a lot of y'all hopped on the bandwagon. Well, I'm not going to, let me take that back. I was a real Nipsey fan. And a selected few was a real Nipsey fans. But a lot of y'all wouldn't. Y'all just hopped on the train. God bless that man.